The train comes to a complete stop. Be certain to keep your arms and legs as well as your heads inside the train at all times. Also, please avoid eating, smoking, or drinking anything except water on the train. The small red building on the left is the oldest American-made house in Greenfield Village. The Clinton House from Sudbury, Massachusetts, built in 1700. Home to Mr. and Mrs. Clinton and their 7 children. Then there's the Ferris windmill from Cape Cod, Massachusetts, from around 1650. Believed to be the oldest windmill in the United States and the location of our candle dipping workshop today. And the Daggett Farmhouse from northern Connecticut, built in 1754. The Daggett Farmhouse also predates the American Revolution. The locomotive pulling our train today is the historic Torch Lake, believed to be the oldest still operating scheduled locomotive in the United States. The Torch Lake was built in 1873 by the Mason Machine Works in Taunton, Massachusetts. The Torch Lake was used in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan to haul copper from the Calumet and Hecla Mine to Dollar Bay near Lake Superior. Next we're going into the newest district of Greenfield Village, the Rouge River Oxbow District. Largest ongoing wetland restoration project in southeast Michigan. Since we began restoring the wetlands, all the birds and all the wild animals that lived in here a long time ago are all coming back home. We have a whole herd of white-tailed deer back in here again. We have fox, raccoons, possums, skunks, a couple of wily old coyotes, and several times we've had confirmed sightings of American bald eagles back here in the wetland. A few years ago, we even had a nesting pair of bald eagles back here. We are now entering the wetland area. Looking around, you can see some of the hiking and nature trails we have in here now. We have an access road, a 14-acre island. We're planning a campground with canoe facilities for the scouts and the youth groups. A lot of work needs to be done in here yet. We probably won't be finished for a few more years. Now coming up next on the right, a small tent. The tent is the campground of the United States Forestry Service Ranger. Greenfield Village has its own forest rangers now. Patrolling the outskirts on horseback. Also on the right, at the bottom of the hill, is a small stream. The stream is the Rouge River Oxbow, which has been reconnected to the Rouge River and flows back into the Rouge just in back of us here at the bridge near Michigan Avenue. The open field coming up on our left is Walnut Grove, an activities field, and the ballpark for our 2 historical old-time baseball teams, the Nationals and the Latidas. In progress as we speak in Walnut Grove is the annual World Tournament of Historic Baseball. If you look down there, you won't find a single baseball glove amongst the whole bunch. In the 1860s, the modern baseball glove had not been invented yet, and most players at the time refused to wear gloves of any kind because they considered it to be too unmanly. The yellow buildings coming up are the campus buildings of the Henry Ford Academy, a fully accredited 4-year charter high school, grades 9 through 12. We had just over 500 students enrolled here this past academic year. The students were all selected by lottery from all over Wayne County, and there were no additional fees or charges for attendance. The old train cars have been rebuilt and joined in the middle. They're now being used as the classrooms for the seniors of the Henry Ford Academy. The body of water on the left is the Sesquhana Lagoon, part of a series of catch basins for excess storm runoff and flood control in Greenfield Village. Let's sit back for just a minute now and listen to the sound of the sound of the wheels against the tracks. The locomotive bell whirred and whistled, the sound of the steam. These were all very common sounds that we used to gather, but seldom if ever heard anymore these days, unless, of course, you come to a very special place like Greenfield Village. Again on our left, just past the lagoon, a couple of outstanding restaurants. The green building is the Taste of History or cafeteria-style restaurant. The big white building next to it is the Eagle Tavern, originally built in 1832 in Clinton, Michigan. The Eagle Tavern was a stagecoach stop on the main road between Detroit and Chicago. Taste of History Cafeteria and Eagle Tavern directly on our left, open for business at 11 a.m., which is just about 20 minutes from now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're entering the Smith Creek train depot on the north side of Greenfield Village. Please remain seated until the train completely stops. I'll tell you when the air brakes are set and it's safe to stand up. At this stop, those of you leaving us may exit on the left-hand side. Left-hand side only, please. That is where the train platform is at.